Perfect. Hello. Okay, now we got sound. Okay, if you didn't hear my intro before, we're going to talk about places not to put a popsicle. Fan gets Major League Baseball contract. Google has a new subscription. We got Is It Legal? Crazy news. We got Jerry Jaffe on the show. He's a comedian, a father, and a teacher. And he also gives out $5 handies from right here on the down low.
On the down low.
On the down low. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. All right, welcome to the show, everyone. I am your host, Epic. We have Ashley.
Hi.
And then we have the one they call Ant-Man.
What's happening,
What's going on? It's been a while.
Sure has, man.
Yeah.
Glad to be back.
How's everything been going?
Shitty.
Aw,
But,
man.
you know, fuck it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Fuck it.
That's why I drink.
That's terrible. We've got a great show for you guys today.
For anybody out there.
Yeah, stupid. It's like every time we do the show now, it's like something now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Facebook are.
Blech.
Let's just rewind.
Go back.
Okay. Anyways, Facebook is having issues right now.
As you know.
Yeah, like it
Like
normally
Facebook
does.
you
Yeah.
know.
Right now, you could only view us on YouTube and Twitter. We will share the show either later or whenever we can.
Right, whenever it lets us.
Whenever it lets us. Got a great show. Holy shit.
It's gonna be a good time. That's why it's like.
Now
well,
that I
damn.
worked out all the bugs.
Well, damn Facebook, why you gotta be like that?
Yeah. Let's
Piece
see.
of
Is there
shit.
absolutely nobody in the chat? Hello. That was you.
That was me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. People.
It's gonna be quiet.
It's gonna be quiet today, but you know we can talk to each other. That's what it's for.
That sucks.
Because most of our people are on Facebook. Sorry, Facebook people.
Yeah.
Not that you're hearing this, but I'm still saying sorry.
Yep.
It's like, well.
That's gonna really hurt our numbers, I think, this week.
Well,
Son of a bitch. I was looking to
Son
get.
of a bitch.
I was looking forward to getting paid.
I know, right?
Yeah, he was looking forward to getting paid. What's wrong with you, Facebook? You're stopping his income from coming in. The fuck?
Looks like Bobby and Susie aren't going to go to community college this year.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Little fuckers.
get your shit together, Facebook. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Everybody's upset. You got everybody upset today.
It's been a weird week, I think.
It's been very strange. Weird stuff.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. Weird shit.
I'm I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to up the price of the $5 handies.
Yeah, things are getting rough out here.
$5.50, y'all.
$5.50. Now you got that 50 cents.
Yeah. Can't raise it too much, you know.
Right, of course.
But I'm starting to get
Not too
carpal
crazy.
tunnel, so.
And now he's got to go to the doctor and see
Yeah.
what he can do about that.
I'll tell you what, if you want a really good hand job,
Oh no.
Go-
Where's the...
go find yourself a one-arm hooker. I guarantee you, she'll be good
A
at it.
one-armed hooker. Okay. Do you have
Nice.
lots of expertise in the finding of one-armed hookers?
Look, shit happens, all
I
right?
feel like shit happens. I got connections to look around. Know which streets to find them on? Like, where are these one-armed hookers
I don't know.
located?
I mean,
Hookers are here and there, you know. They're-
yeah.
Where are the one-armed ones?
I got approached by one the other day with her pube hairs hanging out of her shorts.
Did you guys hear about
Oh.
that Sting?
Oh, with all the massage parlors.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
That's bananas.
I was
That
thinking.
shit
That was
is
in like what,
bananas.
5-6 different
That was
counties.
in a lot of different counties.
Actually, my new assistant Rachel Nyquist. She was actually on,
She was interviewed for commenting
19
on
News.
yeah.
Really?
Talking
Yes.
about it, yeah.
Why was she working at one of them or what?
She was a massage person. She was
Yes.
in that ring, yeah.
No. I swear to God. Not to be a dick. My
Yeah.
sister Courtney. I had to tell her one day because she was like, "Hey, I got a new job," and I'm like, "Well, where?" She's like, "At a massage parlor." I'm like, "Courtney, don't you got to go to school? There's some special fucking training for this
That's
shit."
hilarious.
She's like, no, they're gonna show me on the job. Sure enough, I was like, something ain't on the up and up here.
Yeah.
Before you know it, guys are like whipping out their dicks in front of her and shit,
my
and she's
God.
like, I didn't know. I was like, Courtney, I told you the first time.
That's crazy.
All of a sudden, they're moving the massage parlor into fucking hotel rooms and shit.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
Courtney, get the fuck away from that job.
No.
Sure enough, they shut the fucking place down. It was
Yeah.
on Lorraine Avenue.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I mean, that's your first sign right there, right?
I was
Pretty
like,
Like,
much.
here's your sign.
Like, get the fuck out of there, Jesus.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's terrible.
Fucking Lorraine Avenue.
It's-
Yeah, an upscale. There's nothing upscale about Lorraine Avenue. Let's just say.
Damn.
Hey, they got the hookers got to do something though. They're not allowed to do it on the streets anymore. Remember, they used to run rampant
on Lorraine.
on Lorraine.
Yep.
I used to sit. I think it was like 52nd in Lorraine.
52nd, the purple house on the
52nd.
fucking corner
Yeah.
there.
Well, there's like this little furniture store
Yep.
that's right
oh my
there.
God.
Yes.
It's so funny that you bring that up because
What?
my mom a long time ago said the only thing on Lorraine Avenue anymore are antique stores and hookers.
Yeah.
That's
but,
crazy.
But what's
That is
funny is I used to
bananas.
live up there.
Crazy.
What in that?
That furniture
Oh,
furniture
okay.
store.
Crazy.
And the apartment I was in, like you had to walk on the roof to get to it. So you could actually just go out and chill on the roof. And we'd have like
chilling on
lawn
the
chairs
roof.
up there drinking and just watching the
the
fucking
hookers.
the cops bust them and
watching
shit.
the
Yeah.
hookers get busted.
Yep. They'd
That's-
have the
that was
Johns
like-
and
it was
stuff,
like live
or they'd
cops.
have they'd either have the Johns, the fake Johns to pick up the hookers, or they would have the fake hooker to pick up the Johns. There was either or, you know what I mean? And you know what? It's funny though because you could always tell which was which, because the real hookers,
The real hookers.
were not attractive at all.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The real hookers.
They all look like Kathy, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Missing teeth and just
Jesus Christ.
whatever.
Stop it.
But the fake hookers were always hot.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're stupid to think that she's, going to be working the corner. I mean,
Yeah.
what the
Why would
fuck?
she?
This isn't like fucking Pretty Woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's funny. This isn't
you're not
Pretty
going to get
Woman.
her and fall in love and have a life together.
Fuck no, man.
No, you're going to get her, probably catch something.
Look,
That's
Oh,
what's
If
going to
these
God.
happen.
fucking hookers aren't missing teeth or don't have sores on their fucking face,
Yeah.
Oh,
you know
God.
it's an undercover cop trying
Stop it.
I know,
Oh,
yeah.
this is gross.
I mean, and she's all like, her hair was all done and stuff, and like,
She looked real nice.
yeah,
so,
she
like,
looked
like a
nice,
nice,
like an
sophisticated
elegant hooker.
Smelling
Not a
all pretty.
sophisticated
Yeah,
hooker,
you know?
bitch. I wonder if are there hookers like I wonder like in North Ridgeville and like Bay Village and shit? Like they might be sophisticated hookers out there.
They might.
Look, these hookers smell like semen and fish pie, all right?
So gross. I'm just wondering about Bay Village hookers.
Oh
I'm
man,
sure they're
I've
out
missed
there.
you on the show, man.
Yeah.
We've
Says the
not had a
disgusting
decent
things.
talk about hookers in a while.
Yeah, he missed his
Yeah.
his hooker conversations, I guess.
Hey, at my old job, that's all we talked about was,
Was hookers.
well, pussy.
Oh,
Well-
Jesus.
Some women think that the cure for fish pie
What could
is
that
a
be?
little simpler, but
Really gross.
doctors are recommending that you do not put popsicles in your vagina.
Don't do it.
Holy shit.
God, don't do it. Please. No.
I guess that led us into
God,
this discussion.
no. Please.
You need a doctor to tell you that, huh?
Don't do it. Please.
So hey, woman, I get
Women?
it. It's hot.
Hey, women.
No, I'm talking to one specific woman.
Which woman? That
I'm
one.
joking.
You
I
know,
don't
that
know.
one.
So freaking hot that you would do anything to cool down. Heck, you can't even walk down the street without sweating a bit here and there.
Right?
Especially if you're from the south.
I like this article.
It's been literal hell this summer, And I have a feeling it's only going to get worse from here.
Yep.
The heat wave is real, ladies.
It's real.
Well, what is going on with these? What is it, popsicles causing with these vagina problems? Or,
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
I'll
guess.
get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Whew.
anyways,
Fuck.
let's just
Let's get to the point here.
get to the point here.
No.
I gotta hear about this.
Yeah.
God no. Please no.
All right.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting like.
I've been
Chill.
known to.
So, anyways,
Ugh.
it may seem innocent and all, but if the vagina comes in contact with that
Oh,
stuff, it
gosh.
causes irritation,
Ugh.
infections, and severe damage.
Bad time. Bad
Um,
times.
I'm not no condom expert or gynecologist. To tell you that there are quite a few things that shouldn't go up your lady parts,
That's one of them.
such as wasp nests or
What?
garlic knots. Yep, that's
Like-
an actual thing.
Why?
But I can assure you that ice popsicles are not meant to go up there. The ice can stick to your delicate skin of the vagina and cause real trauma
Yes.
and severe damage.
Yes.
Not only that, but, and I don't think it mentions this. Oh, it does. Okay.
Oh man.
So
This is terrible.
the for one, the sugar can cause a yeast infection.
Don't like it.
Also, it could play havoc with the natural
Yes.
vaginal pH,
Yep.
which cause irritation or thrush in the vagina.
Thrush in the vagina, y'all.
Like what a baby
No.
gets?
Yes.
Holy
Thrush
shit.
of the vagina. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What the fuck? Hey, what?
Yeah. Don't do it.
Please.
What the fuck's going on here?
Like, wouldn't the cold, like, you think, damage the nerves and shit? Because
Well,
that
Well,
skin
yeah.
is so sensitive.
Well, yeah. You
like,
probably wouldn't be able to get off.
like, it would fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
You know, like, stop it. No. I don't know why I don't know where these women are. Maybe in Florida. That this is something we should do.
It's a possibility.
But no.
Fix
no.
your mic a little bit.
What?
Where should it go?
I remember the last
Right.
time I was here, we were talking and broads were putting something
Yeah.
up their vagina then.
This is
What-
terrible.
What the
Well,
fuck
I
was
can't
that?
remember what that was about.
Like-
I don't remember.
This is becoming an epidemic.
Yeah, bitches are getting dumber and dumber out here.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What was it? Son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. I can't remember. Women put a lot of weird shit up
What?
there.
Did we talk about something
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah, this was like
Yeah.
4 months ago.
We talked about something similar.
Oh man, it was something. I can't remember
I
what
can't
it was.
remember now.
Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
Let me see if I can look it up. Just because we're on the topic of putting shit in your vagina. Things not to put in your vagina. Please don't do it. Just don't.
You know
do
what?
it.
I'm gonna
I'll tell
actually.
you what you can put in your vagina. My dick.
Let's see.
I mean, there are plenty of things you can put in your vagina.
7
but
things women put in their vaginas but have been warned not to.
Vacuums.
Oh yeah,
Vacuuming.
They were,
vacuuming.
yeah, they were
Vacuuming.
sucking out their
Their period blood.
Period.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I
almost
just
said
remembered
pussy.
that. Yeah, you just said it
Yeah.
though, Antonia. Like,
Sorry, I have
I
Tourette's.
understand, but like, stop it. Okay, so yeah, vacuuming the vagina is not something you should do either.
Cucumbers was one. Yogurt.
Oh, yogurt.
Ozone gas.
Ozone gas.
Wasp nest.
Why? To explain that one. Get into that
Which one?
Yeah,
Wasp nest.
The wasp nest.
Why?
What is that?
Apparently, some women are grinding up wasp nests and inserting them into their vaginas in hopes of giving their lady bits of facelift.
Oh my god.
I was thinking it was more like a trap. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like a dick trap.
God damn it, you just stuck your dick in a wasp nest, boy.
Like a dick trap.
Vicks
Sting,
Vapor
sting,
Rub.
sting.
Vitamin E.
That's for all you crazy bitches out there.
How about a mouse
Jade
trap?
eggs.
Oh, how about a mouse trap? Oh god. Be really careful with that one.
Jade eggs. That's crazy.
I've heard about that one, but
Yeah, no.
stop putting
it's
weird
not
shit in
good.
your vagina. Your vagina is a lot more sensitive than people realize.
Yeah.
Rachel said, "Ice, ice, baby, too cold, freezer burn."
Yeah.
Oh, she said, "Frozen kitty, LOL, but you could cool down in the summer." No,
No.
don't do it. Don't do it.
It causes so many issues.
Such a bad
Yeah,
time.
you
Yeah.
don't want a freezer burnt pussy.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry.
Swear to God.
I swear to God. I swear.
Jesus.
Stop it. Just knock it off.
We're gonna go on break.
You don't want a freezer burnt love purse.
Freezer burnt love purse.
Love purse. I like that.
He said love purse.
That's
oh
hilarious.
my god. Only
Anyways,
you, Antonio. Only you.
we're gonna have Jerry Jaffe on the show in a few minutes. We're gonna take a break.
Oh, man.
Before I do, make sure you follow us on the social medias. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Find us on theepicradioshow.com.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, Larry. What's up, man? Also, we have shirts for sale on there.
Yeah.
I actually made a Facebook post,
About
like a marketplace
shirts for sale.
post on it, too.
Shirts for sale.
It says $25, but that's our most expensive thing. It starts at $12.50.
So as long as you fucking read, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
What makes this shirt $25? What?
Not the shirt.
Not the shirt.
Oh, okay.
I think the only
Like
thing
the
that's
s- the
25 is
hoodie
a
or
hat.
whatever? Yeah,
I
the
think
hat and the
is.
hoodie.
The
You have
hoodie's at like 18. Or
Oh,
something
okay.
like
I
that.
thought
Yeah.
that was the hat's the most expensive.
I think it's because I have to embroider it and
And it's
shit
a
like
hat.
that.
Hats are
Hats are
complicated.
expensive.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Rachel,
anyways.
Rachel also said it'll break your dick off. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Be a bad time.
All right, so we're
It's
gonna
all-
get him on the
That's
line.
hilarious. That message
What's
was
that?
held for review on YouTube. Like, are you sure you want us to put this up there? Like, yes.
What's that?
Rachel's comment that it'll break your dick off. Don't do it.
Oh, that's
I had
funny.
to like approve the comment. You
Oh
had such
yeah,
a fucked up comment. I had to
YouTube
approve
is
it.
getting weird with that stuff.
It's like, are you sure?
I'm surprised they're even broadcasting us right now because we cuss so much.
I know they're like,
Whatever.
we guess we have to.
YouTube could suck a dick though.
We'll shut
I'm
this
trying
shit
to
down
watch-
later.
Freedom of speech, brother.
Yeah, my Second Amendment.
Wait, that's
It's
that's
the
the
first.
first. Yeah.
Second
Yeah,
Amendment,
I'll
that's
use my
hard.
Second Amendment to protect my first one, though.
America!
Motherfucker.
America.
America. Fuck yeah.
Hashtag America.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, we're getting way off topic.
Way off topic.
We're gonna go on break.
Okay.
All right, we are back, guys. Give me 1 second.
We're back.
Let's
but
get
give me a
this
second.
going. Okay. All right. So, we're gonna go into the interview. We're good. We won't be able to hear ourselves while this.
Oh,
interview's-
okay.
Yeah, Antonio
He's like,
hasn't been
"God."
with us in a while.
No, I
had
just
to
can't
go
even
over
hear
some
you.
stuff. So, anyways, let's go into the interview. My guest today is a comedian, father, teacher, basically anything else he decides to do, apparently. Let's give a big, epic welcome to Jerry Jaffe. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Epic, what's going down?
Shit, obviously everything, servers,
Everything.
everything but my blood pressure, apparently, this morning. How's everything going on with you? Where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm up in Paynesville, Ohio, right outside of Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. I'm in Paynesville quite a bit, actually. It's funny.
The town that sounds like what it means.
I know,
Aw.
because it's a pain in the ass.
I always
isn't
thought it was a suburb.
It's too far away to be a suburb.
Well, it's actually built up quite a bit. I remember back in the day, it was nothing there. And then here recently, probably in the last 12 years, they've really started. No, probably a little.
Well, there's 5 Starbucks and 3 Chipotles, so they're doing something.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I remember back in the day when I was younger, I was like maybe 12, 13. The only thing out there was the Nightmare in Paynesville.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I mean, everything else was just cornfields and like
Dude, I got...
shit.
There used to be a comedy club in Paynesville, the Mad Hatter.
Oh, really? It used to
That
be. It's
closed.
not there.
Yeah, it closed years ago.
Oh.
But all the old timers played there, so I hear lots of stories about it.
Oh yeah. You never did.
I think there's a
No.
BW's.
They closed 5 minutes before I moved here.
Oh. Where are you from originally?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Really? And what brought you to
Shitty
heart-
Paynesville.
shaped state?
Yeah, a job.
A job.
And I had spent 10 years living in Japan and New Zealand, so
Dang.
that's why I moved back to Ohio to take this job.
Wow. And so it didn't work out in Japan or what was the other place? I'm sorry.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Well, Japan worked out because my wife is Japanese, and I have
Okay.
3 lovely
Yeah.
children.
Awesome.
Nice.
And New Zealand was great, but it's just far away. It's very far. If you're from Ohio,
Yeah.
it's like literally the opposite side of the globe.
Is it cold there?
And do you have family here?
Yes,
You
yeah, but I
do?
was raised in Toledo. My parents
Okay.
are in Toledo. So I was moving back to get closer to my parents.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that that happens quite a
Wholesome
bit.
Midwest kind of way.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit. I actually lived in North Carolina for about 5 years and got
Oh, yeah.
homesick and came back. So I definitely can relate to that. What I find is very interesting about you is you have so many hats. You're a dad, you're a comedian, you're also a teacher, you have a PhD in comedy, which is
I got my
crazy.
I got my PhD in theater
Yeah.
from Bowling Green.
Okay.
Now I teach acting and comedy classes at Lake Erie College.
There you go.
So
I
yeah,
also direct all the school plays.
yeah. Essentially, though, which is funny. I don't know if you've ever met Andy Meredith.
I know him well.
Yes, Dr. Andy Meredith. He's a doctor just because he applied for something online and got it.
Yes, there's Dr. Andy Meredith, and
Yeah.
in Toledo there's a really funny comic called Aaron Cosbeil, who calls himself the Professor of Comedy. I just want to say fuck those guys because I am an actual professor of comedy with a PhD.
I know, right? They better learn today, right?
That's right.
Gonna learn today.
They gonna learn today. I thought it would be kind of cool, to team up with them, and like have some sort of doctor gimmick. Doctors of comedy. I don't know.
But yeah, we've done shows together. I love both those guys.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
My tagline is the world's most highly educated stand-up comedian.
Okay. I
And when
mean,
I started using it, some comedians got mad at me because they thought I was dissing them. Actually, there was like beef for a while.
really?
Really?
So, like,
Which I-
did you have to
Yeah.
wear neutral colors to the comedy shows? Like, how
Neutral
did that work?
colors.
Did you have to come in strapped and shit, like with your
Strapped.
lab coat? You know?
So I brought my resume and my diploma and said, keep that.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
pretty funny.
So, how did you get into comedy originally? Like, becoming a stand-up comedian? Obviously, you went to school for a while.
Yeah.
You got your PhD. You got into teaching, which is amazing all in itself. But what made you decide to like pursue being a comedian?
Well, I was a kid and a high school and college student in the 80s, and there was a real sort of comedy boom going on then. And I tried open mics and stuff when I was in college, and I was probably okay for a shitty young comedian. But I learned from the pros who were around that it's a terrible, terrible job. That you're going to spend your life on the road making peanuts, and only 1 in 10,000 comedians get a sitcom.
Yeah.
So I went back to school, and then when I moved, 20 years later, I moved from New Zealand back to Paynesville, and I just had it in my mind, I'm going to start doing comedy again. So I really started doing comedy seriously about 10 years ago.
Okay. And like, where do you think you are in your career right now? Do you think you're where you want to be, or do you like, are you comfortable with where you're at, or do you want to? What's your ultimate goal with this?
Yeah, that's a great question because I've been featuring for several years, and there's some headliners that like having me open for them because I'm a pretty solid feature.
Okay.
And I sometimes close local shows or one-nighters and stuff too, but mostly sort of in a professional sense, I'm a solid feature. And what I'd like to do, which I am working on right now, is to put together my own 1 hour, I don't know, special's not the right word. I do have one DVD out already. It's a
Okay.
full-length show that I produced with Jorge and Kent. Anthony Savat co-produced that. And that was in 2012. But I want to make a new show, which I'm working on now, and I will debut in the fall sometime. I'm looking for venues right now. That'll be a 1 hour show of me doing satire.
And what kind of satire? Like, is it going to be religious based? Is it going to be political? Like, what do you
So
got?
it's going to be mostly religious based.
Okay.
For about a year, I've been doing a podcast on religious satire called The Comical Heathen.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's
I like
available
that.
on iTunes and Stitcher and through Podbean, and it's free, so go check it out. But in the meantime, I've been collecting the material from the podcast and sort of like picking out the best bits, like a minute here or a joke there,
Yeah.
and that's going to be the basis of the show.
That
Awesome,
sounds stupid,
awesome.
Jerry. But
And
are these
you're
jokes
actually
religious?
writing a book on religious satire, right? What was that, Antonio? I'm
Are
sorry.
they like religious jokes, or is he making fun of religion?
Well, isn't religious jokes making fun of religion?
Well, there's like those clean religious, what?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess they're...
So it's not. There are like Christian comics, and most Christian comics suck, but
Oh shit! So does their
church
music.
gigs pay the best. If you're a local comedian, and corporate gigs pay the best.
Yeah.
But number 2 is church. I once, again, a headliner in Detroit called me up and said, "Will you come open for me? I'm doing a Catholic festival." I did 15 minutes and got $200.
Huh.
And I don't know what he got, but it was certainly 4 digits. So
Wow.
that's for
That's
just
not bad.
so Christian comics can get paid if they get into the circuit.
So
But
we're
I'm
going to
talking
change our
about,
name
like,
to the
satire.
Epic God Show.
Epic God.
Yeah, the Epic
That
God
might
Show.
not be the best.
The epic religious
way
show.
to go.
Sure. Well, I'm the comical heathen, if you ever need- and it is religious satire.
Yeah, yeah.
You really focus on hypocrisy. That's
Okay.
what you really want to. Whenever religious
Yeah.
leaders or politicians are hypocritical, they're easy to make fun of.
That's
Yes,
true.
that's
Yep.
true.
Yep.
Absolutely. And your father, what's really funny is your father was a professional wrestler.
That's correct.
And was he a doctor too?
So, my father is Dr. Jerry Graham Jr.
Yep.
There was a Dr. Jerry Graham Sr. who was one of the top wrestlers in the 50s and 60s. I mean, like as famous as any wrestler you can think of today.
Okay.
And as he got older, he wanted to get a partner because you get older as a wrestler, you don't want to work as hard. And so he teamed with my father, and they did like a father-son act almost.
Okay.
So my father became Dr. Jerry Graham Jr.,
Okay.
the world's most highly educated professional wrestler. And you could probably get him on the show sometime. He's hilarious to have want to talk
definitely.
wrestling. But I will say, you asked if he was a doctor. He had 4 PhDs, 8 master's degrees, 16 bachelor's degrees, and 19 associate degrees.
Jeez.
And if you don't believe him, take it up with him.
That's insane. I mean, how was he able to go and do professional wrestling and get all them?
Like, I don't have enough attention.
I don't even
for
have
that.
time or attention span, or I guess the
No, Antonio
willpower.
can't even spell PhD.
That's
You're
true.
right.
It's like, you know what? Not gonna argue with you.
That's so funny.
And I did want to mention, this is my last callback to your earlier
Sure.
segment, but Thrustgina is my favorite Danish speed metal band.
Nice.
God.
That's hilarious. And you know what? What's funny is I think that is an actual band.
Thrustgina?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Look it up,
I'm just-
Antonio.
I will look it up. God
Search it.
damn it.
Jesus. That's so funny.
Who do you think your biggest inspiration is?
Oh, yeah. You're going to get the usual suspects, but I really have to go with George Carlin.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
love George Carlin.
And, of course, he did satire, religious satire, and he was super smart, like smart language, smart jokes. But if you watch all his specials or his older records, to be honest, he was also really stupid. I mean, he would tell a dumb joke, a dumb pun,
Yeah,
almost like a Steve Martin, level of goofiness.
Yeah.
especially his
really-
earlier work. Yeah,
Yeah, the whole package of
he kind of turned into the grumpy guy towards what the last
Or
20
Fucking
years.
bitter. A bitter
the
drunk.
couple HBO specials are definitely like get off my lawn comedy. But
Yeah.
I love
Get
it.
off my
Oh
lawn.
yeah, I mean, but you know the words you can't say on TV was always a classic.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because he hated people that smoke cigars. He says it looks like you're sucking on a big brown dick.
Oh, yeah.
What else, man? I love George Carlin.
I think one of his best short jokes that really sum up for me is he would say, I like single people, but I hate people. Like, as soon as people get together into a crowd, he hates them. Like,
Yeah, as soon as it's a people and not a person.
group of people, or yeah.
Another thing, which I think is pretty interesting. Do you remember the joke where he was talking about like closing off 4 states, and then putting like pedophiles in one state, murderers in one state, like
I don't remember that.
the
Oh my
drug
God.
addicts in one state, and like I don't remember
This
who
is
the last
something you
person
would
was,
bring up.
but like, and once a year they would let the states open and they would just like kill each other. You know what I mean? Like, and like whoever was left got to go free.
Isn't this a John Carpenter movie?
Yeah, what was that movie called?
Oh,
What the fuck was it called?
Escape from New York.
No, I remember Escape from New York. That was a good movie. But what's the one where they
Hunger
fucking
Games?
kill
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
not the Hunger Games, but the other one for one night. They
Oh, the Purge. Yeah.
the Purge.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, I think they were inspired by George Carlin. That shit came out
Probably.
years ago.
They're like, wait a minute.
I
that's
think
an
they even
interesting idea.
said he said betting on public execution, like bring back beheadings.
Oh, Jesus.
Like he said, you cut somebody's head off and have it roll down a platform, and then people bet on what bucket it rolls into or
Oh my
something like
God.
that.
Not a bad
That's
idea.
terrible.
God,
That's
he's like
terrible.
literally. He's probably one of the most underrated comics. Like he should be in top 5, I'd say, in everybody's list, and it's crazy.
He's in my top 5.
Anyways, let's.
Back to you.
I'm getting ADD
Back to
is
you.
a bitch, man. Sorry.
Come on, Epic, pull it together.
Yeah, I know, right?
He can never.
Well, you mentioned George Carlin, and it brings back so many memories. I
know, right?
I watched he has like 20 specials out. It's crazy.
so many,
he has an
so many
insane
happy
amount of specials,
times.
and like just
You
watching
know
them
what?
as a
I
kid.
like George Carlin, but I also like Rodney Dangerfield. For
Oh,
some-
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
spot on.
Definitely.
I get no respect.
So you have some funny stories as a teacher. And so, like, were you willing to share one with us today?
Yeah, one of the things I don't like, and I love teaching, you can count on that, but I don't like at the end of the semester when a student comes and says, is there anything I can do? I got to pass this class. Like, what can I do to pass this class?
That's when you
because
drop
it's the end
your
of the
pants.
semester. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I always tell the student that what they should do is start studying physics, quantum mechanics, Einstein, Stephen Hawking, and then invent a time machine. And the best part about this plan is it doesn't matter how long it takes them to invent time travel. Just whenever they invent time travel, go back in time to the beginning of the semester and tell yourself to do all your homework. And then I say, but I don't like your chances because I'm way smarter than you are, and I couldn't get you to do your homework. So
just saying.
Hey, you know what though? That's a win-win though, right? Well, I don't know. Like, see, there's that time conundrum thing, you know, like.
yes, oh yeah.
So if he goes back in
Well-
time and tells himself to do better, and he does pass the class, then he has no reason to build the time machine.
That's why I think if you invent time travel, you'll only be able to go back in time and annoy people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Wanna
actually
be able to
change
change
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to go back in time and hide all of Mussolini's train schedules.
Jesus.
He hated that.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I would go back in time and find the voice actor who did Jar Jar Binks, and I would tell him, "Sure, use the Jamaican accent. That makes sense." Like, I'm probably the reason Hitler only has one testicle.
That's hilarious. So hey, you're speaking of Star Wars. You're a big Star Wars buff.
I am. I do 10 minutes on Star Wars if you let me, but they never let me. I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
The planet Tatooine is obviously the white trash planet of the Star Wars universe.
It really is, isn't
Got
it?
tattoo right in its name.
I think that was done on purpose too. I really do. I think George Lucas has more of a sense of humor than you think, and I think he said, "You know what, Luke Skywalker, I'm gonna make him trailer park trash, but I'm gonna hide it in plain sight."
Yeah.
I mean, instead of a trailer, he's gonna stay in a dusty hut.
Yeah.
Instead of like, well, I mean, you know, there's trailer parks in the
Notice that
desert,
and
right?
all of the scenes in Tatooine,
Yeah.
no place that they go anytime has televisions.
No, they didn't.
They have
invent 'em.
robots and flying cars and laser guns. I'm not living on any planet where I can't watch Game of Thrones. That's the.
Exactly.
But I need a television.
You know, it's funny too because looking at them like old movies and even like Dick Tracy and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
None of these movies ever like thought of cell phones. You know, isn't that funny? Like,
Not till Star Trek.
well, even then though, it was more like a walkie-talkie more than an actual, you know, a
Yeah.
portable phone. You know, like, it's pretty much two-way. You know what I mean? But
But they still everyone carried one, and it's
Yeah.
probably the closest anyway.
I would say, yeah. Hey, I wonder if the inspiration drew from Star Trek.
Well, I love that before the 80s, when computers, even in the 60s and 70s, were huge, like you took a building to have a computer,
Yeah.
then you'd see science fiction movies from the 60s and 70s that are in the future, but the computers are still giant. Like they had no idea that computers would be miniaturized.
I know, isn't that crazy? Or like the stuff that Back to the Future got wrong, you know, like fax
sure.
machines were gonna be like the big thing. Like you're gonna fax a pizza and shit. It's fucking stupid. Now we have 3D printing and it's actually looking kind of like that could actually happen,
happen.
right?
Yeah.
I
Yep,
think-
they can. Soon they'll be able to 3D print organs, and Antonio could get a brand new penis.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
need one. I need a bigger one.
There's got to be a government grant for that somewhere.
Yeah, right?
I'll tell you what. I think
God.
there might be some Irish blood in me because I'm all potatoes and no meat.
That's hilarious.
Oh God.
All right. Well, if you want to find out more about Jerry Jaffe, You can find him on his social medias, which are.
Facebook and Twitter, and then there are websites for my podcast that are all hosted by Podbean. But I am on Twitter and Facebook.
Okay. And he's actually going to be, there's 3 upcoming shows. August 14th at the Summerpalooza Eastside, it's called Summerpalooza Eastside Comedy Contest. And it's at Toast Place in Menor, Ohio.
Yeah.
It was actually, the Eastside Comedy at Toast Place was actually started by you.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
And also the longest running independently produced comedy show in one venue.
In the state of Ohio,
That's
actually.
right. Did you get an award for that?
No.
Them sons of bitches.
I'm too old to care, but comedy out here is totally unrecognized in Cleveland. It's never in Scene. It's never in the Cleveland Plain Dealer. When they did the Cleveland Comedy Awards, we did get nominated for Best Independent Venue, but I'm sure we got 2 votes or something.
That's funny.
Hey, Jerry, before you go, is there any way you could tell us a joke? I'd like to hear a fucking joke.
All right, I'll tell you. Here's a joke I often do early in my act.
Okay.
This is just a pure joke. Here we go. My wife and I have 3 kids, and I've discovered I'm the 5th most important person in our family. And I didn't like that, so I was trying to fight my way up the pecking order. But then my wife got a pet rabbit. Now I'm the 6th most important person in our family, beat by a hair.
Nice.
Love it.
Simple but funny.
Yes.
Yes. August 22nd, you're going to be featuring for Eric Thompson at Bogey's Comedy Club at Embassy Suites by Hilton, Cleveland Beechwood. That's 3775. You said that tickets are online?
Yeah, bogiescomedyclub.com if you want to get tickets.
There you go. And it's in Beechwood, Ohio.
Yes.
September 1st, you're hosting for headliner Johnny Lee Dam at Jilly's Music Room in Akron. I know that's produced by Chris Kettler from Funny Noises Productions. And you're As the Action Comedy Nerd. What's that?
Sure. So me and my friend, you probably know him or know the name, Dan Brown. He's another Cleveland comedian.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the Dan Brown that wrote...
Angels and Demons.
Yeah, Angels and Demons or anything like that. Da Vinci
Sadly,
Code,
that guy is a multimillionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
And my Dan Brown is poor, so I wish I knew a rich Dan Brown. But he and I put together this nerd comedy show, and where we get to talk about Star Wars and time travel and stuff like that. Yeah. And we go to comic book conventions and other fan events and do the shows. So we do this like all the time, 1 or 2 shows a month. In August, we're doing the Michigan Comic-Con and the Indiana Comic-Con. And
the Michigan one's from August 16th to 18th, and the Indiana one is from August 30th to 31st. So
that
2-day event.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much for being on the show. It was definitely a pleasure.
Thanks for including me. I really enjoyed it. You guys did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, it's always rough starting out because with live shows and dealing with the internet, unfortunately, it always wants to crap out on you at the worst moment. But usually once we get started, everything kind of evens out and it works out. But, it is what it is. That's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. But it was definitely a pleasure having you on the show. And in fact, we usually do bring people back on later. So like next 6 months or something like that, we could probably have you back on, or 8 months.
Sure, be my pleasure.
Yeah, maybe even in studio next time.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna take a break. When we get back, we're gonna have our first giveaway of the day, and then we're gonna go into crazy news. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. We will return.
Will we? Welcome back.
So we're gonna have our first giveaway for today, and this is brought to you by One Life to Play. You can win a free 2-hour time to play pass at One Life to Play in Westlake. All you have to do is text keyword Easy Epic to 474747 from your mobile device. Winners will be drawn at random Tuesday. Was that August 6th?
Yep.
Tuesday, August 6th.
So Easy Epic, is that just
Yep.
one capital E or is that two capital
It's
E's?
all right. So it's on the screen, but if you're
I'll
not
put it
watching,
into
you're
YouTube,
just
listening.
vacuuming, whatever. It's uppercase E, uppercase Z, and then lowercase Epic because I'm not important enough to be uppercase. So
Nope, he's not
So,
important enough.
Easy Epic.
Just in case, people aren't, looking at the screen.
And what's that?
You were like if you're vacuuming.
Whatever, you're
weird
driving.
shit you're doing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm just thinking about some woman vacuuming, her vagina. But,
Right? Like, no, stop vacuuming your vagina. Don't do that.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Stop saying things.
I only thought they did that for abortions.
Oh my god. It's terrible. Fucking terrible. Terrible.
I don't want this kid anymore.
You're
So-
terrible.
Oh, Jesus.
Can
All
people?
right.
I'm not trying to be like this, but
What?
can people hear me? Because I can't.
What do you mean? You
I don't
can't
hear anything.
Did you get that text I sent you?
No.
I don't know how you can't hear. Should be able
It's
to hear.
playing today at the Medina Fairgrounds.
Okay, let me
I
see.
didn't know if you want to announce it. And I sent
What's that
you
now?
I'll show you.
Cameron that I booked, country singer.
Yeah.
He's at Medina County Fairs today.
Who is that?
Yeah, I didn't get your text. That's weird.
Okay, anyways. You might have sent it to me. Sorry about that.
hey, something I gotta tell you. So while we're on
Yes.
like this, and I try to do the sound, nothing.
Really?
He doesn't like Antonio.
Restart the app.
Sorry.
See what's up?
Oh, that is
You
weird.
know what? He doesn't know.
I don't know, really.
He's not sure of what the problem is.
I don't. Because the thing is, did you restart the app?
I don't know how to, do I turn it off?
Well,
Dude, I'm a retard.
yeah.
Come on.
Don't say that.
Oh,
Oh, God.
alright, hold on.
mean,
of
it's
course
not
it's
like-
downloading.
Of course. It's not like...
Well, dude, you send me just a picture of the guy. You gotta
Well,
send me the info, Rachel.
I think she did in my text, but I didn't get the text.
I don't need a picture of the guy. I need.
Yes, there's a guy. Need a picture.
Anyways, let's get back to this shit. I'm getting way distracted. Way distracted. ADD's a motherfucker.
It really is.
It really is.
Take Adderall.
We
He's like, man.
I don't know about that, but we're just gonna go into crazy news.
Oh, crazy news.
So, I updated the crazy news intro
Yes, he did.
because
People suck.
because apparently I was getting pegged for copyright.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of music, even though it was like free, royalty free and all that stuff, it's like red flagging for some reason.
Do you have some
whatever
fucking
reason,
attorneys
yeah.
write you a letter or something? Or?
Email.
Oh, really? Wow.
So
Yep.
and then
familiar.
I just redid the whole thing. I have a whole new video, all that stuff. So
Yippers.
it's so weird. I don't know why that's not playing at all. That's so weird.
I'm telling you, it doesn't. It's like, nope, Antonio's back. Can't do this.
There you go.
It's working now.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I did something.
Who is this, Rachel? Who is it? I need names. I don't know who this guy is. Anyways, listen.
We are interviewing him on the show, though.
We will eventually.
Garrett, I think his name's Jarrett, or
I don't know. I'll wait until she gives me
we'll
all
do
the
crazy news
information.
and then we'll
Yes.
do it.
Anyway, so Crazy news.
Crazy news.
All right. Here
All
you
right.
go. Crazy news time.
There I am.
Hope you like that intro. I made the beat and
Yeah.
everything.
Like I said to you before, I like the intro, but rest in peace, the old intro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna miss it. So I'm not sure what order you put these in. So
I put them in the same order.
I was gonna say I'm assuming you just left them in the order they were, because I feel like I don't know. Okay, so this one I know was talked about actually on the news, because when we were watching the news the other night for for Rachel being on there,
Yeah.
I saw they were talking about this too. So I'm like, well, that's interesting. It's fucking nuts. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so St. Louis man finds mummified baby in his deceased mother's freezer.
Ugh.
So that's interesting.
So was that a sibling?
That's or what? That's so far. I think that's what they're assuming, that it was like a sibling. I'll get into it. So
Yeah.
a St. Louis man was shocked to find a dead baby in his mother's freezer as he cleaned out her home after she died. Adam Smith told NBC he had moved into his mother's home in Missouri as she was battling cancer to help care for her in her final days. When she passed away, he started going through her stuff, sorting out what to keep, what to throw away. He remembered a box that had been in his mom's freezer his whole life. Like his whole fucking, growing up, I guess this was just fucking something that was there. He was told never to open it. I'm 37 and had been in my freezer for 37 years. I was always told it was a wedding cake top. But when he opened it, he found a frozen baby wrapped in a pink blanket. It was not making those noises. It still had skin, hair, and everything. It was
Oh, wow.
mummified.
That's crazy.
Smith said his mother had mentioned she lost a child before he was born, but he said she was a secretive person who would not speak more on the subject.
Jeez.
So he called the, police, They're investigating the case as a suspicious death, and that the child abuse and homicide departments responded to his call. He also reached out to his father, which he doesn't have real much contact with. He told me my mom was pregnant on their first date and that the next time he saw her, she wasn't.
Wow.
So he is confused, upset, and the discovery has made grieving for his mother more difficult. He
Eek.
needs answers, damn it.
I bet.
Wow.
Like, that is bananas. I can't imagine that. I hope that never happens in my life. Like, I hope I never come across some random thing in my parents' freezer and it's like, oh, that was your sibling. Like, oh, what?
What?
That's not what I want in my life. This is too much. I had a sibling that you left in the freezer and you mummified them. She needed some serious counseling, obviously.
Well,
like,
she's dead now, right?
She's dead now, but like she needed some, she had to work through some shit that she just obviously did not work through. It's kind of like, I don't know what else to say about that. It's kind of dark and
Ugh. You know what I would say? Don't try to put frozen babies up your vagina.
don't do that.
Don't do
that's
that.
Not good either.
That's wrong too.
That's
Yeah.
just as bad as putting a popsicle in there.
Well, so what was she gonna do? Like the wasp nest thing?
Oh,
She's gonna
God.
grind it up and put it up there, all frozen and
It's
shit.
gross. What's wrong with you?
You know, with my mom having 12 children, I'm sure she's got a dildo shaped like a newborn baby.
Jeez.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop talking about your mother like that. That's terrible. Okay. All right, next story. All right. Man turns to public to fund drastic penis makeover after wife's comments. I love this one. This is so funny. Most people, would shy away from sharing intimate details about their sex life with the general public, but one man is relying on the kindness of strangers to address a couple of key issues in his life. These are key issues, okay? Apparently this guy's living pretty well. These are his issues. Taking to GoFundMe to share his story, the man, identified as Joe from Queensland, lays bare the situation. What Joe is after is a vasectomy, circumcision...
Whoa.
What?
You definitely did that in the wrong order.
What? Well, that's the order that I thought I sent you in.
No, it's not.
Oh, I swear to God, this was.
But anyways,
You
go ahead.
fixed it. It's cool.
Yep.
What Joe is after, I'll repeat this last line, is a vasectomy, circumcision, and penis enlargement, so pretty major surgery. The catalyst for this boils down to two things. The first is he's adamant he doesn't want any more kids. Me and my wife had our first child over a year ago, and as great as our little girl is, I'd like her to be the last we ever have. My wife wants more. Okay. We can barely afford one, let alone however many more, so please help neuter me and reduce overpopulation. Despite his admirable eagerness to not overburden the planet, this is not the most crucial procedure for him. He continues, this is the most expensive surgery, but not the most important one. Joe reveals he also requires a circumcision and penis enlargement, and says it's his wife's disappointment with his micro penis that's spurring him on.
That's hilarious.
Joe sounds like a bitch.
I will never be able to afford this surgery on my own. With your help, I could finally achieve my dreams of not having another kid and satisfying my wife. He is currently asking for the equivalent of 3,400 euros to help realize his dream, and despite launching his crowdfunding page 9 months ago, it is still awaiting his first donation.
Wow.
Sorry, Joe. People aren't.
Is his
feel
last
very
name
sympathetic.
Most?
It might be. You know what? It doesn't say his last name.
Oh, shit.
It just says Joe. Just says he goes by Joe.
Damn it, Joe Most.
Joe Most. Just be upfront. Just you need some
Yeah.
help. You know, it's okay.
So he wants his penis to be as bald as his head is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
what I don't get. You got a micro penis, right?
Yep.
And you want to get rid of that extra skin? You're-
Well, he wants it enlarged also, too.
Oh.
so.
He wants it bigger,
Can-
but then he wants the circumcision.
If they
on
enlarge your penis, can you still feel something? I don't even.
I don't know how that works.
it. Has anyone ever gotten a penis enlargement that knows the details to said procedure? Can you still feel things if you get your penis enlarged?
Yeah, call into the show. Let us
Please
know.
let
Yeah.
us know. Share those intimate details with us. We will probably make fun of you, but we will try not to. So now I'm going on to the next story. What are you doing?
Just stop.
Okay.
No. I mean,
You
keep
said
going.
just stop, so I just stopped. Like, okay, I'll just stop talking about the crazy news, I guess. So, woman's birth control implant in her arm dislodges and moves to her lung. That's like, I wonder where they placed it. I can't remember. Let me go close this up. A Portuguese woman who had abnormal vaginal bleeding for 3 months went to her gynecologist for a checkup, only to learn her birth control implant had dislodged from her upper arm and made its way to her left lung. That's terrible.
Wow.
That's fucking terrible. The 31-year-old woman who was not identified used birth control implants for 8 years before the incident occurred. The first was placed in under the skin on her upper arm in 2010, followed by a replacement in 2013 and another in 2017. When doctors examined the woman, they were unable to find the implant, which is about the size of a matchstick, in her arm. After performing an ultrasound, they located the implant in her left lung. The device had migrated there. That is insane. That makes me terrified. I almost got one of those.
What IUD?
No, the implant.
What is that?
It's like a tiny little thing about probably like this big, and they put it.
Like a Q-tip?
No, not like a Q-tip. They said like it's like a matchstick. It's literally like a little match.
Okay.
It's about that long. It's like really thin, and they put it in your arm. It's a birth control. It's a form of birth control. I actually looked into getting
And they
it.
put it in your arm?
They put it in your arm.
How the
It's like
fuck
in your
is it-
arm. I can't remember how they walked me through the procedure, but I can't remember. It's been a few years. But yeah, I thought about
What?
getting that shit, but I went with something else. So
I notice when broads go on birth control too, they end up getting fat.
I mean, tell me about it.
Yeah, they like blow up and shit.
Tell me about it. Anyways, chest radiography, is that right? Radiography showed that the implant was located in the lower lobe of the left lung, and CT confirmed the implant was located in the lower lobe of the left lung. So the doctors wrote in the report, adding it was difficult to establish a precise location. This woman's implant was surgically removed with no complications. That's good. She was discharged from the hospital 4 days later, and at her follow-up appointment, had no complaints and had normal operative wound healing. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
I see a
Jesus.
lawsuit.
Yeah, definitely. There's got to be some sort of malpractice
Pain
there.
and suffering.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, the rest of this just talks about how they place it, how deep the implant goes, and It's usually in your non-dominant arm, I guess, in case of like, because like there could be like, you know how
nerve
you
damage?
just not nerve damage. It could just be sore after they put it in, so they don't want your
It can move down
dominant
to
arm.
your
Apparently,
finger.
it can move to your fucking lungs. So I mean, I guess
That's weird.
we don't really know.
Fuck.
I hate shit like that.
How
man.
the
Oh,
fuck?
I didn't know that. It typically suppresses ovulation.
Okay.
Not in all cases, but I guess that's kind of like the like the
I-
pulling point. You know, it's like, oh yeah,
Oh, it stops breathing apparently in one of your
it
lungs
could.
too.
It
yeah.
could stop your breathing if it punctures your lung.
All right.
Apparently, it could do that. That's
Yeah.
that. But yeah, all those were except the guys. You know, all the surgeries he wants. Those were
Uh-huh.
kind of fucked up. So
Gotcha.
it was a good time. Good time with crazy news.
Only on Crazy News.
Only
Yeah.
in crazy news do we talk about fucked up, ridiculous shit like this.
Yep. In other news, thank you, Ashley.
No problem.
In other news, since we don't have playing with balls today,
No balls today. Just hookers.
yeah. There's a fan that was signed recently by the Oakland A's after throwing 96-mile-per-hour fastballs in stadium pitch challenge.
Good job, Antonio. Look at you.
Oh, this fucking thing I
Yeah.
forgot.
Thank you, Antonio. He's got an organ back there, playing that shit. Last month, baseball fan Nathan Patterson decided to enter a speed pitch challenge at Colorado Rockies game. His first fastball ball hit an impressive 90 miles per hour on the radar gun. Then he hit 94. A couple pitches later, he clocked 96 miles per hour. The average speed of a major league fastball is about 93.
Cray.
The moment was filmed by his brother, Christian Patterson, who posted a video on Twitter with an appeal at MLB, let's get him signed. And they did.
They did.
They took notice and signed the 23-year-old to a contract.
Dang.
And he posted a picture of that on Instagram. Himself signing the contract on Thursday night.
Well, dang.
But it's kind of funny because he there's more to the story a little bit.
Yep.
Is there?
So he was first off, he was already playing. He was playing in a minor league and he was playing in college. He took a break because he actually got into a car accident.
Oh,
He had
dang.
surgery on that arm.
And he had surgery on that arm.
Dang.
So the fact that he could still throw them 96 mile per
Yeah,
hour
you throw them
fastballs
balls.
is pretty crazy.
I wonder if the surgery had something to
Oh,
do
hey,
with it.
Allison.
I don't know.
Allison said he's doing better than Salazar. We all know who Salazar is.
Yeah, he was raising eyebrows last year when he hit 96
Hi,
miles per
Allison.
hour at a stadium pitching booth while throwing at Nashville Sounds game. But soon after, he was hit by a car and had to undergo surgery
Dang.
on his... No, it was his non-pitching arm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, still,
Yeah.
it's still pretty sweet, though. I don't care. It's still pretty sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, all the work paid off. I have no clue how much he got signed for. They didn't make
They
that
don't
public.
put that out there.
They do sometimes.
Well, they do, but not in this particular article.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
But that's pretty crazy, though.
It's cray cray. Shit gets cray cray. That was our little.
Can you imagine?
Dude, that's
thank you,
That's like a dream
Allison.
come true right there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking going through all that shit. Here's a picture of him. In that,
Thank you for getting on
pitch.
YouTube, Allison.
Yeah.
Usually Allison's one of our Facebook people, and she's all like, he pitches for the tribe. Hi, Ashley.
He pitches for the tribe.
Yeah, because I said he's doing better than Salazar, and then I said, I don't know who that is. And
Oh.
then she said he pitches for the tribe.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I was thinking of with,
Yeah.
him having the surgery? Remember the movie Rookie of the Year?
Oh, yeah.
Where he had the surgery and then he
And
became a
yeah.
pitcher.
No, he was already doing that before. It just happened to work out like that. But there was another article that I read. He pitched in college, too.
Did he?
And he took a break. And then he was, I want to say he was in a minor league. I'm not 100% sure on that. But he's been
I thought
playing for a while.
what happened was he was going to try out for the minor leagues.
Maybe that's what it was. Something like that. But he, I know he was playing in college. That much I do
Sorry.
know. But I don't know, like, to what extent or anything like that. it's a pretty new story, so I'm sure there's more out there on them if you're interested.
I just think that was cool, man. You know, you end up getting signed up. Now you're making millions of dollars. Shit.
Yeah.
I'd like to make millions of dollars.
That's called the life lottery right there, man.
The life lottery.
Well, you know, I mean,
Life lottery is pretty sweet sounding.
the beauty of social media, okay? Because do you know how many people probably pitch fastballs like that and just aren't signed?
Yeah.
You know, and probably do like stupid carnival things or
Shit like that.
whatever, and then like, you know, but back in the day there was no social media for people to be like, oh, like
That guy's really good.
what's cool about the video though is they're like encouraging him. Like he'd do 90. He's like, oh, let's try 94. He'd hit 94. Come on, 96. And then he'd hit 96, you know? I was like, holy shit, you know? But like, I hope he does well.
Yeah.
Well, Allison said he is, right?
Sal's doing better than Sal's
Yeah,
are. So.
yeah. So, awesome. Congrats to him.
That was our
So that was a-
sports segment. Basically, wasn't it? That was our little sports segment.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That was our little mini sports segment.
So, that was like a what would you call that?
That was like playing with one ball. That's what that was.
Oh man.
Not playing with the balls.
That was
just the
a
one
good
ball.
story. Now we're going to talk about an epic failure. And that's Cleveland's recycling policy. I don't know if you guys heard about this stuff. It's been all over the news.
All over the news.
But apparently, Cleveland has long been implementing this recycling program.
Yep, recycling.
And it cost, I mean, millions of dollars to run every year, right?
Yep.
But they found that 99% of the recycling is actually going straight to the trash.
Yeah.
So
that.
even though we pay more for them to come pick up this recycling, and people get fined for not, you know,
It's $100
Yeah,
health code ticket.
yeah. The city of Cleveland's actually throwing most of it right back into the trash. There's not, like, almost none of it's being recycled.
Well, that sucks. Just saying. Because I try to recycle. I try to do what I'm supposed to do with the recycling, the whole situation there. I try to actually do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, so you're just throwing my shit in with my other shit when I could have done that myself?
Well, what the kicker here is, think about this. You're getting a ticket, right, for putting your recyclables in the trash.
Yep.
Yet the same fucking people who
Yep.
are ticketing
giving
you
take that ticket.
are doing the same
Exactly.
fucking shit.
Well, what they're finding too is a lot of people. All right, so like if one thing is contaminated, they have to throw the whole thing away. So what it is, also, a lot of people aren't recycling right. Okay, so like when you're recycling, like say a plastic bottle, like it's a water bottle, you're supposed to remove the cap and that little ring from it.
Well, they don't tell you that.
I know that. That's the
not
problem. I
specific
think a
enough.
lot of times it's lack of education on the program that's causing these contaminations, and they need to do a better job of relaying these messages to people instead of just finding them. Like, go around, like, you know, they have people that go door to door for all these other stupid fucking things.
Yep.
Like, you know, maybe send somebody door to door, like, hey, like, you know, I'm from the city of Cleveland. I'm just stopping by. I'm just going to tell you a few things about our recycling program.
Yep.
Things that you might not know. You know, because I mean, even
But think about this, right?
yeah,
It's all a bunch of bullshit they're bringing up because they have quality control people on these assembly. It's like an assembly belt where the trash goes
it's
through.
not as sophisticated as you would think.
It should be
it's
more
really
sophisticated.
not. Unfortunately, it's just like, and you know, another thing that was brought up too, and this isn't even just Cleveland. This is like countrywide. Now, for a long time, we were sending our recycled goods to China. Okay, they were picking through all the stuff, finding the good stuff, and using that to make like iPads or whatever.
like
You know what I
that.
mean? Well, now that China's like a richer country than it was, they're not taking our recycle stuff. So what they were doing is they were actually giving it to other countries in the area. Now them countries don't want it either. They're
Countries don't
starting
want
to
our
send
shit.
it back. And it's just becoming a big problem. We need to really figure out like how to get rid of our trash, how to recycle properly, and do that, because honestly we're running out of places to put this shit.
Yuppers.
You know, it sucks though, because plastic has become like a big part of our lives. You know, water bottles, I mean, even like food containers, all that shit.
All that
I mean,
shit,
you
yeah.
know,
It's like
straws.
it's like fucking everything almost.
I mean, as much as people like, oh, you know, it's just a straw or whatever. I get it too, because I mean, I still use them.
yeah.
But like, if you think about how many people there are in this country that use that, and a lot of people use it multiple times, you know, like go to different places throughout the day. I mean, it all does add up, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Antonio?
I don't know, man. I hate the whole
God damn it.
idea where people are getting fucking tickets. You know,
No, I get that part of it. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think until they fix this
Until they get
recycling
it
program,
more- yeah.
they need to either suspend it, because there's no point
Yeah.
at this point. They either need to suspend the whole program, and then reintroduce it later, because from what I understand, the mayor's hiring somebody in October.
October.
They have somebody coming to reevaluate the entire program.
thing.
You know. But in the meantime, you're still finding people. You're still implementing this program that's not working
it's not
at
obviously
all.
not working.
Nope.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing to do would be to suspend it. Suspend all fines
for now,
related to it.
until we get
Suspend
it
the whole
sorted
program.
I'll
out.
tell you what. For people out there, if you get a ticket, best thing when you go to court, they're like, "How are you going to ticket me for something that the garbage department's
Yeah.
doing themselves?"
Exactly. The sanitary department is doing themselves. I mean, this was an I-team investigation too, Fox 8. And they uncovered all of this. You know, they uncovered the whole thing, and and basically they flat out came out and said, "Hey, this isn't working. You know, we're working on trying it." But in the meantime, you're still collecting money
right
from
for
this.
this. Yeah.
They're not going to stop it though, man. That's a moneymaker.
Well, exactly. I think it's all a sham just to make extra fucking money from us,
Just
so
like-
they could invest in
Everything's
stupid
all
shit.
about money,
Dude,
so it doesn't
think
matter.
about this. Look at the fucking e-checks.
Yeah.
Cuyahoga, there's only 2 counties in the state of Ohio that makes it mandatory, the e-checks.
Yeah.
Remember when they were charging $20 a pop?
Now it's
Yep.
free. Yeah.
Now it's free. It's the same kind of bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
They realize something. It's all about fucking money.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tired of the shit.
Well,
Yeah, me and you both.
yeah. I'm glad that they made that free.
I always thought I always
And the thing
always
is,
thought
they've
that.
done studies on that, and it's 50-50 if it actually works. Because people could hide shit. You know, people could.
Sorry.
You know,
about
What do you mean?
like for example, there are ways to make it to where your check engine light don't come on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could.
I didn't know what you were
could
talking about
fake
exactly.
that part of it.
But now, I had this done with one of my on-duty cars.
Yeah.
Where the
Well,
mechanics
they have to
themselves,
plug it up. Yeah.
that now they can plug it in and they
Yeah.
can say, "Hey, you tried to bypass the
Yeah.
system." They could see that.
Yeah.
You know, so
Dang.
Well, it depends
Like,
on the
fuck you.
car too, because some cars aren't equipped with that kind of stuff, and you can do that, and they just run it. You know what I mean? They
It's like,
run
well,
it on that
fuck
little
you.
conveyor.
Dang.
And there's not really any way to check that. They'll just kind of look, you know. But yeah, definitely with the newer model cars, they definitely can just plug it right up,
Dang.
Yep.
and they can tell. It's well, the thing is, 9 times out of 10 though, when you have a check engine light, it's usually something stupid. It's not usually anything that's causing any harm to the environment.
Yeah, it's a fucking
O2
sensor,
sensor
yep.
or some dumb shit.
a vacuum line
Yeah.
or some stupid bullshit.
Yeah,
Why
it's
do we
usually.
keep coming back to vacuums? Keep coming back to vacuums.
But like, yeah, it's usually something stupid, you know. It's not usually. I mean,
You know what, Ashley? This is for you.
Keep coming fucking back to vacuums.
but the
Stop with the vacuums.
I think the biggest thing that would cause what would cause like more CO2 output.
Probably a catalytic
Converter, right? That would be the main thing.
Or
Would that even cause a check engine light to come on if that was bad?
yes,
It would. Okay.
because there's a sensor on
There
the
is a
catalytic,
sensor. Gotcha. Yeah,
and I'm thinking
catalytic or whatever.
maybe
Is it-
something wrong
yeah.
with the throttle body intake or something like that because it's fuel mixture with the
Yeah.
air
Yeah,
or
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But anything else is all bullshit.
Yeah,
All bullshit.
like that's literally, and that's usually one of the things that doesn't cause the. I mean, like, all right, so like, I'd say 9 out of 10 times if your check engine light come on, it's not that's causing it.
No, it's
But because, and the thing is, you would think that, okay, well, your check engine light's on, right? We can plug it up to your car and figure out that it's not that. And if you're only checking emissions and making sure they're okay, they should still pass you, even if you have a check engine light, if it's not that particular issue, right? You would think.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
no, they send you
Sure.
away, so you have to go to the mechanic and get
And-
your stupid O2 sensor
My O2
or your
sensor.
vacuum line fucking you know, and,
Yep.
and that's what it is. I thought you were gonna do the vacuum sound effect.
no,
You already did that. Gotta do something different now.
Gotcha. But yeah, dude, it's all just a money grab.
It's all about the money.
Yeah. You know, anytime somebody plugs something, you know, like oh, like I got this comedy tour coming up or I got this book, you should do that sound effect.
Cha-ching.
what this one?
Yeah. You know?
I love that fucking sound.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool sound. I don't think we've ever used that one before either.
Not in a long time
It's
anyway.
always a first time on the Epic Radio Show for
Yeah.
everything.
For new sound effects and everything.
Yeah. But that's it for this segment. We're gonna go on break.
Break time.
We're gonna have one more giveaway. We're gonna talk about a new Google subscription service, and then we're gonna have Is It Legal, and then that'll be the show.
That'll be it.
So
gonna
keep it
call.
locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
right, people.
We have our second giveaway of the day.
Hookers.
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 Woo!
By the way,
one-armed hookers.
The first one is
and vacuums.
let's just do this real quick. Let's go back to the
It says
first one.
one-armed hookers and vacuums.
the first one is win free 2 hours at I don't know. Win a free 2 hour time to play at One Life to Play. See, that's a mouthful. So that's why I fucked that up. In Westlake. Text the keyword easy epic to
Easy
474747
from your mobile device.
That's right. Winners will be drawn Tuesday, August 6th, 2019.
2019, just in case.
It'll be a random drawing.
Future.
And then we're also giving away 2 free comedy show tickets. It's this coming Thursday. Night of Comedy with Xavier King. The host is Tom Cullison. He is hilarious, by the way.
Tom Cullison, I'm trying to
he's
think of which
the
one.
host.
He is funny. Yeah, he is funny.
He's actually it's funny because last show we went to, he's actually on the radio. He does. I don't.
Yeah,
remember
he said you had a
exactly.
small dick.
Yeah, he said I had a small dick.
How does he know you so well?
What's really funny is he shouted out the show. He shouted out the show, the Epic Radio Show.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, is that on? What station is that on? Blah blah blah." I said, "Oh, it's online."
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you're one of them. Fuck you."
It's like, well, fuck you then. So
he's funny
he
though.
He said, "Fuck you," and he said you had a small dick.
Yep.
How does he know us you so well?
I mean, I look like I have
know.
a small dick, so I guess
I guess he put 2 and 2 together and just assumed. Maybe he's seen it. I don't really know what you're doing on the side.
But in order to win these tickets, all you have to do is comment the word "win" in the comments below, and we will draw that the same day. So
We'll be drawing all
we
kinds of
will
things.
contact you via text or
We will.
Messenger, Facebook, carrier pigeon.
We'll send you a letter. Whatever.
However
We'll try
way
calling
we
you.
have to contact you, we will do that.
Send you a fax. Whatever.
Yeah,
Any of those things,
Yep.
really. Just expect anything.
So, go ahead, enter to win. Good luck. May you be the winner.
Chances are you'll have fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if it's comedy, I'm assuming so, right? Shit.
Well, every single time that we go to one of these comedy shows,
Yeah, it's really-
we have
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
We do. I mean, the comics
They're funny. There's usually there's some type of food, going on, and I like food. There's
Yep.
drinks, there's food, there's things to laugh at. It's all a good time.
the comics are usually pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of these guys are just starting out, but
Yeah, but it's still pretty funny.
yeah, but
regardless.
most of them, especially the headliners, are absolutely hilarious.
I try not to heckle the comedian.
Yeah,
Not
Antonio's
anymore, right?
Not
Antonio's
anymore.
a
I
heckler.
learned my fucking lesson, all right?
He's a heckler, so he has
Yeah.
to he has to calm down.
Hey,
Yeah.
that poor guy got pissed at me.
I know. He was getting mad. Yeah. I don't
gotta
even remember
upset
who that
people.
was.
Fuck him.
He's like, fuck him.
Google Play is releasing a new subscription service. Yes.
Go.
It's going to be called Google Play Pass.
Google Play Pass. Wow, they're so
this has
creative.
not really been formally introduced yet. It's in the beta stage. But it is going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
Apple's already doing something similar, or they're about to,
There's
called
something like that.
Apple Arcade.
Apple Arcade.
So what this is going to be, and what a lot of people are speculating, so there's going to be hundreds of apps.
Hundreds.
Yes, they're premium apps. That means that they're apps that you normally would have paid for.
All the apps.
And games with no ads or in-app purchases. So that means you get the app for free. You get the premium services for free.
Yep. Even if the app was already free, you get all the stuff that they would ask you to pay for and say, oh, do you want to do this for this much money? You
exactly.
get it for free.
You get it for free. And the pass is looking like there's going to be a 10-day free trial and $4.99 a month to unlock all these features.
To do all the things.
I'm actually pretty excited about it. I don't know what you guys think.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool. I mean, I guess I'd have to like try the 10-day free trial to see if it would be a good time or not.
Yeah.
See if I would even use it that much, I guess.
Well, I think if you are like, well, like your cousin Brittany, she's
Yeah.
always getting Play Pass stuff or Play Store gift
Thingies,
cards
yeah.
or Tori, I think she does something like that.
I think so.
I think she has
Maybe.
Apple though.
Yeah, she
So
has Apple.
whatever.
It would be different.
But-
a little different.
I think that also. Now I do a lot of stuff on the phone for the show,
All the time.
and
All the times.
some of these apps I do pay for. You know, like and
Yeah, he pays for things.
yeah. So if I have like two apps that I'm paying like $5.99 a month for,
Yeah.
and then I only have to pay $5.99 a month and get both of them for free, I think I'd go with that.
Right.
You know,
What do you think, Antonio?
You know what? You're saving money, so
That's always a good time.
yeah, definitely. It's like
I just wonder how.
It's like
I just wonder
cha-ching.
how like the apps are gonna make money. From what I've heard a little bit, it's gonna be based on usage.
Right.
okay.
Like what apps get used the most, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I figure, you know, even though it's $5.99, or $4.99, whatever it's going to be,
$4.99, you said.
you times that. Say a million people sign up. I
Right,
mean that's like $5 million. So I'm
That's-
sure that's still
I feel like that
enough
would be-
money to work
yeah.
for 100 apps. Say 100.
Yeah.
Because you know, I mean, some of these apps are music apps too, or movie apps.
Right.
So say for some reason Netflix is one of these.
Okay.
Okay, so you'd be saving say
money
like
there.
$13 a month just by having this app and whatever other apps they have.
Yeah.
Because they advertise premium apps, so these aren't just like some little
Stupid ring.
yeah, the ringtone maker or something like that.
Yeah.
These are like supposedly like mainstream big apps.
Okay.
So it could be business related, it could be movie related, media, whatever.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll talk more
Yeah.
about this when like
We have more information,
is
but
available.
I'm excited about it.
You get excited about all this shit.
I wish I could get excited about shit like this. Look, my phone I use to call people, maybe Google shit, and then watch
Googles.
Pornhub. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, and pay my bills. That's
oh
it.
yeah, paying your bills too, of course.
But I get it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just so. I got so much shit going. I let Dion worry about these apps. That's what. Babe, just take care of the apps. She's
Gotcha.
good at that shit,
Fine.
man.
The only apps you're worried about is endless apps at like Applebee's or some shit. Yeah.
Damn right, chicken wings, man.
I like food, whatever. I like apps.
I wish they would have endless drinks. That'd
endless
be awesome.
drinks, endless apps. I'll be in heaven.
Oh, I know, right? Let's see. Who do we have? Not many people, huh?
No, YouTubey.
Yeah, that was like 7 years ago. What was that?
What was 7 years ago? Oh, Rachel was talking about her birth control thing. Because you were talking about I was talking about the crazy news birth control, and she had a IUD. Apparently, it came out like 2 weeks later
Gotcha.
and poked like her ex in the dick.
Holy
What?
shit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Oh, so don't put popsicles in your vagina. Be careful with IUDs because they could poke someone in the dick.
Like,
fucking in the little esplanade
Your prick
things
get hit
could
by a
hit your
prick?
lung.
Wow.
There's so
shit.
don't vacuum your vagina to get the blood out. There's so many
Or
things
the
you
prick
shouldn't
out.
be doing. Well, yeah, that too. That's not a. I mean, maybe he'll like that though. I mean, has anybody in this room ever tried like putting?
I have
except
not
you're
used a
thinking that
vacuum on my
hose
penis.
on
No.
your dick.
No.
No,
I'd be too afraid of that
you
shit.
too afraid of that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying, people do some really fucked up. Obviously, people putting popsicles in their vaginas. People do some really fucking stupid things. So,
Yeah.
if anyone out there has vacuumed their dick, just let me know how that experience went. Allison said, so many things you shouldn't do to your vag. Yeah,
Yeah.
you missed that whole... I don't know if you were in there, Allison, but you missed a lot of shit.
Yeah.
There's so many things.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Like a wasp nest?
nest.
Like, they break down wasp nests. Like, oh my God, to like tighten their... Oh my God, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yep.
YouTube's very like, oh, you sure you want this to be a comment? Like, yes, YouTube. I'm not that.
not
It's
prude.
not that fucking serious. YouTube, calm down. Yeah, it says vag. I guess that's why it needed me to say okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like,
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that I've made my YouTube channel
Yeah.
18 plus or whatever.
it still like
Whatever.
wants to make sure
Whatever.
that's okay with me.
Anyways, it's been a while, Antonio. I hope you're ready for this.
I don't even remember all the questions because I did this a few months ago.
In fact, I don't have the questions in
do
front
you?
of me.
You don't? It didn't print out?
I'm ready.
I printed it. I just don't know where it went.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll just pull it up on my
He'll
phone.
just pull it up on his phone.
Coffee's really strong, Ashley.
You're welcome.
I know. I feel like I did some coke.
Yeah.
You never know what
All
I
right,
put in the
but-
coffee.
While I pull this up, we'll do the Is It Legal intro real quick.
We're back after that intro.
Yeah. That's strange.
What's strange?
Hold on one second.
Alrighty, let's see.
What's blocking you right now?
I don't see anything blocking him.
Yeah, see, his shoulder's not.
Unless
fully
he's just
in.
like slightly like moved in his chair.
Is that better?
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I think that was it. I feel like he was just not.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
He's looking around like, what the hell?
Yeah, see, it's like cut off a little bit.
Thinking like a ghost is by me or
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, there's a ghost in there. Be careful. I have to hang out
Yeah,
with the
that's
ghost
weird.
in the box.
Anyways,
Ghost in the box.
are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay,
Here we go.
so is it legal to ride a horse drunk in Colorado?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
America.
Burger.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's no, it's not.
Aww.
Sorry.
I fucking knew it. He knew it, but he didn't know it.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I'll get the next 5 right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
that's right.
Here we go.
Some of these are pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I feel
Is
like
it
I went for,
legal
like,
in Florida to toss dwarves?
Which place was it? There's 2 places. I know you can't do it anymore in Oregon.
I know you can't do it in Oregon. Where else?
I'm going to say it's legal down in Florida. Anything goes down there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is
no.
not. It is not
It's
legal.
not legal.
Damn it.
As far as I know, it's illegal in all 50 states now.
Holy shit.
Yep,
Can't
you
toss
can't
dwarves anywhere.
toss dwarves anywhere.
Are you supposed to have fun?
I know.
Toss the doors, apparently.
They take away all the fun now.
You gotta ride horses sober in Colorado. It's like crazy.
No, right?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ruining my whole
I mean,
life.
it can lead you. It's not like
You're just drunk. It's not like
Wait, you're in control, but not
100%.
100%.
When I was in Costa Rica, I was drunk riding a horse there. I guess,
I guess
that
it's
was
legal. I guess
Yeah.
that's fine.
Is it legal for anyone over the age of 12 in Hawaii to ride in the bed of a truck?
Over the age of 12?
Yes,
Yes, it's legal.
it is legal.
It is legal. Good job.
Good job.
1 out of 3 so far. You could at least get like a 50% on this shit.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Question 4. Is it legal to scare birds away with fireworks in South Dakota?
Well, let's see. At the airport, they fucking scared birds away with. It's legal.
It is legal.
It is.
That is correct.
That's terrible that that's legal. Like, why would you want to do that? Just fucking scare the birds with fireworks? Like, that's so.
You don't want to know what I used to do to those
Yeah, I
fucking
don't.
seagulls.
Just keep it to yourself. I don't want to know.
Bastards.
This one's kind of funny.
This one, yeah.
Is it legal in Louisiana to send someone a surprise pizza?
I'm gonna say it's illegal.
And you would be
You're
correct, sir.
Good job.
Fucking send
Send me a surprise pizza.
I know.
God damn it! I want a surprise.
I wonder how that became illegal. You know,
Maybe too many people calling.
and not paying.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
That's what. Yeah, I guess so. I want a surprise pizza. I'll take it.
Is it legal to salvage roadkill in Montana?
Is it?
He's like, is it?
I'm gonna say it's illegal.
You would be wrong. It is legal.
Damn
You
it.
do that
It's
shit
Montana.
in Montana. It's Montana.
Yeah, I know.
Look, down in Florida, you can't throw fucking dwarfs
Well,
anymore.
yeah,
I
things
know.
are weird out here.
Well, you know the thing is though, I think there's actually a show where they actually have people pick up roadkill and then make something
that
out
is
of it.
just
Yes.
gross. I can't.
Never mind. I don't even want to know.
So he got 50% on this. Is it legal?
No, he got
No, he got three
did
right,
he?
three wrong. Yeah, I
Oh,
can't.
yeah,
I
yeah,
keep
yeah,
the
yeah.
I
You're
keep
right.
tallies on my hands. So it's 3 and 3.
It's been
Okay.
It's been a while.
It's been a rough week for me.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all good.
It's fine, man. It's
been a while
these
since you
are
did it.
hard, man, because they could go either way, you know?
Like you really don't know.
Well, I got thrush cock. So
Allison said, "Can you ride a horse high in Colorado?" I don't know.
You would assume so, right?
I mean,
They-
you'd think.
it's
I mean,
legal.
maybe.
yeah, they legalized marijuana there.
So
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably.
Well, I don't know,
Maybe.
because technically alcohol's legal.
I'm gonna look it up. Hang on. I'm curious.
Maybe you're riding under the influence. I
Yeah.
don't know. I went to Colorado 3 years ago. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what was crazy? I didn't see that one fucking wildlife animal. Like, you know, you see, like,
Yeah?
hear about bear,
Like bears and all
bears,
that shit? Yeah.
elks, bobcats.
Huh.
I didn't see one fucking thing, and I went up 3 fucking mountains.
Wow.
I don't know. I experienced 4 seasons in an hour, though, which was crazy.
That is crazy.
Because I was going up Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
First, it's all beautiful. Then it's raining. Then the next thing you know, as you're getting, it's getting colder.
Yeah.
And then you go up on the fucking mountain. There was a blizzard going
Wow.
on, and the ranger comes out and he's like, "You
I'm not
guys
sure.
get back down here. You're gonna be stuck up here for a few hours." I was like,
Huh.
"All right, let's ride back down the fucking
Yeah, I'm
mountain."
not finding an
That's
exact.
crazy.
I'm not finding an exact answer here.
No.
No. It's too. I guess like the way I
Too
find these
specific,
questions,
maybe?
it's too specific of a question that I'd have to really. I'd have to find like a really odd site that would like pop up with this random information.
Yeah.
So it's not bringing anything up. Sorry, Allison. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We like to answer all your questions, but I cannot answer this one. This one's
But that is the show, guys. What?
Nice.
Oh,
no, it's not the show.
no.
He forgot something.
I did. Just one
You
thing.
did. Just one thing you forgot. It's okay. I wasn't gonna let you forget.
So,
Well, there's actually 2 things, but you can say the one.
Garrett Cameron, he's going to be on the show on
In October, right?
October 27th.
On our show.
He's playing in Medina Fairground in the beer tent. Today.
Today from
Is
it 3 to 4?
3 to 5.
3 to 5. 3 to 5.
So if you want to go down to Medina County Fairgrounds, you can catch him live. I believe he's a country singer.
He is a country singer. So we're going to be interviewing him in October, and he is live today from 3 to 5
Yep.
at a
Go
fair.
check him out.
It's a good time. Also, our anniversary is on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our anniversary, our wedding
Woohoo!
anniversary is Friday.
I wanted to
Yep,
bring that
Thursday.
up.
Happy
Wednesday.
anniversary.
Wednesday, whatever.
Thank you. Thursday. No, Wednesday. Like, damn it.
Well, wait.
Wait. What?
I want to see
You were saying Tuesday the 6th, and our anniversary's the 7th. That's Wednesday the 7th.
Give me a second.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Antonio. All these A's. Thank you,
Welcome.
Ashley.
Hold on one second.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's the 8th.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, that one's the 8th, and then there was
Gotcha.
another thing you mentioned. That was
Alright.
the 6th.
I'm a little retarded. It's
yeah,
fine.
you are. It's okay.
Okay, but
Well-
that's the show. Next week we're gonna have Bill Benton on. He's a comedian. He is really dark and funny.
Which one is he?
He is the guy that Joe had a love connection with.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joe and his love connection at the
Yes.
last comedy show
That
we
was
went
pretty
to.
funny.
That was pretty funny.
But yeah, make sure you follow us on social media, epicradioshow.com, all that good
Usually on
stuff.
Facebook, but not today.
Buy a shirt. We have shirts, we have mugs, we have hoodies. That'll be coming up in a couple months already. Hoodie season.
Hoodie season.
We got the $5 handy
Can't wait for
shirts.
fall, man. I'm so pissed off about summer. Fuck summer.
Just all that stuff. So
Suck a dick, summer.
support the show and buy a T-shirt. We're gonna be at the Boards Halloween Festival.
That's gonna be fun.
October 5th. We'll be there probably
Bring your
from
wife, bring your kids,
12 to 3. I'd
bring
say.
your mom, bring everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
We're gonna give away some free shirts.
We're gonna have
also
some
sell
candy.
some shirts.
We're
gonna have
give
some
away
candy.
We're gonna be giving away
For trick or treaters.
wristbands. We're gonna have stuff, and we're all gonna be there, and we're gonna bring all our minions are gonna be there because why the fuck not?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
a good
fun.
time.
There's gonna be 3 stages.
With strippers.
Yeah,
not strippers.
Probably not strippers. Don't
But
let
belly
Antonio fool you.
dancers. Belly dancers.
Nice.
There's gonna be
Antonio
rings of
will
fire.
for sure be there to watch that.
All kinds of stuff. So, I believe Larry's even going
Where
too.
is this? Allison said.
It's here. You know what? I'll play
I
the
will
ad.
play the ad.
Actually, hold on.
We'll post the ad right now
Actually,
before we go.
let me just. Here we go.
I can't read it.
It's
too far.
in
away.
Stowe.
It's in Stowe, Ohio.
It's 2905 Graham Road in Stowe, Ohio. It's a big place, man.
Isn't there a name of this place?
It's Oregon Trail Park.
Oregon Trail Park.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm
I'm excited.
What's the
What?
I was trying to make a joke, but now I'm like
No,
lost.
yeah, you can't make the joke
Oh.
anymore. It's over.
I
The
just don't
moment's
know.
passed. October 5th from 12 to 9. We're probably not going to be there all day, but we will be there for a portion of the day. Who knows? We might be there all day. Who knows? I don't know. It's only from 12 to 9. That's only freaking 9 hours. Might be there. Free admission,
At this
too.
Oregon Trail, you will not die from dysentery.
You will not. Trick-or-treating for kids until they run out of candy.
Yep.
There will be vendors selling some stuffs, some foods and some items and some things.
I wanted to make sure I pronounced it right.
Yes, because I...
Dysentery, yeah.
Dysentery.
Because that was something that you died in Oregon Trail. If you guys remember that game back in the day,
Oregon Trail Park in Stowe, Ohio.
it was a
crazy.
game you usually played in like elementary school, and
It's gonna be spooky.
you were a wagon, and you'd go and then you had to hunt for food and stuff like that, and then sometimes you would just randomly catch like a disease and die. Yeah,
Allison
and
loved that
dysentery
game.
was a popular disease,
I
I guess, on the Oregon
I feel
Trail.
like I played that
Well,
game.
that's hey. You know, I got dysentery in Costa Rica.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See,
So,
in
yeah.
Costa Rica, you'd get that too.
It's
so
no fun. You're gonna shit and throw up at the same time.
it's
That's
not
terrible.
not a good time.
Yep. Well, I guess back in the Oregon Trail days, you could die from that shit.
I mean, if you think about it, like
Die
probably,
from that shit.
literally.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, but thank you guys for joining us today.
On YouTube,
We will share this on our Facebook
I shared it.
page. Yeah, is it working now?
it worked
finally?
now. Yeah, Rachel got it to work earlier, then I shared it a little bit ago.
Yeah, sorry
on both.
guys. Stupid Facebook.
Facebook doesn't like anybody today, so
But thank you guys for joining us.
don't
We'll
vacuum your
return
vagina.
next week.
Please.
And as always, make life epic.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's my only real motivation is not to be hassled. That and the fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.